it's empty, so let's see if just filling it up will do the trick. I think we'll still have to bleed it. You can see it going down a little bit already, getting in the system. Might be all it needs. Let's see. We're gonna get air in there. We better do a bleed. Now that I know how to do it correctly. See, before I was doing this just like a vehicle, like a car. I'd loosen this one here. Let's get something. Let's get a rag under it, because we're gonna get a little spillage. But the way I would do it before is we loosen this, pump this brake until we see it flowing out. And here it goes. It's already flowing out. So. As it flows out, you want to tighten it down and then let go of the brake. That's how you'll bleed a normal vehicle. Now let's see if we got any brakes on this one now. No, still nothing. So, what I've learned is to put us a little tube on here. On the end of that, and we get us a little syringe like so. So now we got some fluid. We'll just pump this bad boy. And then we'll go ahead and hold it. Hold it there. Loosen this bad boy. And we should be able to get some fluid out of here. Let's see. Nothing yet. So still holding down the brake, we're gonna tighten this back up. Oops. Let go and repeat the process until we start to get something dribbling out of there. All right, we fixed this up. We got some clear hose so we can see if we got fluid. And we're gonna repeat the process. So we got pumping. We hold it down. Unlock. We should see some fluid flowing out of there. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and we're gonna keep going until we don't see any more air bubbles, basically. Okay, much better. And then we'll tighten that bad boy back up and repeat the process. Still got a lot of air bubbles. keeping that down, let it up. All right, we can add a little bit when it gets too low. We just keep doing this. And let's see if we got any brakes yet. Let's see, all right. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. So we're just gonna keep bleeding them and see if we can get some brakes back on this bad boy. So I think I found the flow problem. So we're bleeding and we got to a point where we couldn't get any more fluid to flush through. I didn't see it dropping from the reservoir, and I couldn't see it coming up out of the syringe here. When I'd pull, I wouldn't get nothing. So I took apart, of course I marked, let's see if you can see. I marked the banjo bolts where they connected so that they line up right. You know, I made me some good little crow marks there, because these have you know, specialized holes where everything's got to flow through. But anyways, so I disconnected this one. Nothing was pumping through here, so went back a little further, disconnected this line, and it was flowing out of here right away. It started dripping, but this one looked dry. So I disconnected this one, and sure enough, let me show you. See if you can see this here. See that clog in there? Wasn't letting any flow through, so I think we get that clog flowing. We'll get some fluid to this back disc, and I think we'll have brakes. Check this out. This thing's just all clogged up. Look at all that goop. Let's see if we can blow it out. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe this bad boy. Let's see. Well, I tried to blow through it. That ain't happening. So let's see here. I was able to blow through it a little bit. All right, let's see. Need to clog this one while I'm doing this. That ain't gonna work. All right, hold on. All right, got some air through it. These cool little carburetor cleaners work good for stuff like this. It came with a little cheap Chinese carburetor. But yeah. There it goes. Perfect. Full bore. We'll clean this out a little more. Ooh, I got some brake cleaner here somewhere. There it is. All right. Yep. I like being outdoors here where I can just go out here and spray something out real easy instead of having to worry about where it's, you know, splashing around in the house. Anyways, we got that puppy unclogged. We're gonna get it all put back together, see if we can get that fluid pumping through and get some brakes. All right, so you see we got our little lines all lined up here. You know, this crow with that one, and then these two here. This little pit bike's cool, or this little caliper, because it holds your banjo. I don't know what that one's called, but it holds that little part in place so that the banjo bolt keeps it right where it needs to be. Because there's a little opening that lets the fluid through. If you don't have that right, it's not gonna flow. But anyways, I think we got our flow issue fixed. We're gonna fill that reservoir back up and do some more bleeding. See if she's got any brakes. Alright, so now you can see I'm getting the flow through there. I wasn't getting that before. So we'll check now and see if we got some brakes. Ha ha ha, sure enough, we got them. All right. So now we just need to replace this reservoir with the crack in it, because that's where it's leaking from, I think. And the reason it probably dried out over the winter. And then we'll be good to go. I guess I shouldn't top it off right now since we do have that cracked reservoir. But we'll get online, order that, and then by the time that comes, our intake boot will be here. We will see what we can do about this little old pity. See you next time.